Yo, what's going on, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another 7 Nearly Since Grand Cross video. For this week, we have news for JP. And we're talking about all the fun things that are going to be happening for the Japan update. And I'm going to be going over them from a global perspective for you guys to understand exactly where the fun things are going to be coming in and what to be excited about. Because there's some really fun things that actually I thought was worth making a news video art for global players. So, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright, so in the first bit of news today, we're just going over the new waifu. She sees some Yoruichi looking ass. Her name's, I think it's Camilla or something. She's a strength character. She has a passive ability that's going to like boost herself when any enemy attacks her. She gets HP related stats increased by 5%, and when there's 5 stacks, she's gonna remove all her passive stacks, and as well as removing one of her skills, and increase her ultimate gauge by +5. I have no idea how that works. But yeah. She's also going to remove her first ability is going to be a stance. Basically, the Liz stun. So she gets blue Liz stun, which is pretty fire. Okay, that's pretty cool. The blue Liz stun ability is pretty cool. Okay, the second ability she gets is, like, we're talking on the blue SSR Goddess Liz stun. That's good. It removes stances and does a stun, or does a 2-turn stun. And then the second ability is blue deals 250% damage to all enemies, and life deals 30% of damage dealt. Isn't that like Nunchuck Bonds? So she's Nunchuck Bond and Goddess Liz together. So I'm pretty sure that's what Nunchuck Bond has. I thought it was 50% lifesteal. I could be wrong. But if it is, it's 150, 150, 250 on her ability, which is still really good. I mean, a 150 AoE attack, raw damage is really good. All right, so she's definitely a support utility unit. With sustain on herself, and her whole kit is based off her sustaining, so that you can't kill her. She's kind of like an immortal goddess, so I get it. That's kind of cool. Her ultimate ability is a transformation ability, kind of like Aaron. She's going to transform for 5 turns and remove all ally debuffs and remove all enemy buffs. So she is a full-on counter to mono red teams. That's pretty cool. She's also going to lose like the Liz shields and stuff like that. So her ability to remove the Liz shield is really interesting. I think that's her best part of her kit. Is like what happens sometimes is enemies will like pressure down a Liz or whatnot, and because she removes all ally debuffs, she's going to be able to have a full cleanse on your whole team. Then she's going to be able to just rock out on the enemy team with however she wants to. So she can like bait some ultis. So that getting her ulti is actually kind of interesting because of the way her passive ability works, because she gets 5 ulti gauge randomly if you hit her too often. So that's kind of cool. But I mean, you'd be pretty much able to tell if you need to, but AI would not be able to tell. So you'd be a lot easier in like AI fights. And that might be good for the new 3v3 game mode. So we'll have to see about that. She's also going to prevent movement disabling abilities, as well as heal the hero's max HP, which I believe means no attack, disable, petrify, all that crap. When she's transformed, she gets 500% of damage to one enemy and ignore defense, which is basically the same as red Lizhawk. And then her second ability is an area of effect spike attack. I think this is the first one of its kind. There has never been an AoE damage spike attack in the game. That's on an actual ability. The only other type of ability like this is Easton's ulti or Gustav's ulti, and those are the only 2 other abilities. And then her actual max ulti thing is it's just Escanor ulti. It's 840% damage against one enemy. It goes up to like 1260. Camilla animation. Yo! Yo! That's sick! I'm gonna watch that again. Yo! Yeah, I'm skipping her, but man, that's fire. Yeah, she's awesome, man. Dude, I can't wait for a new variation of her. Holy shit, that was cool. That was so fucking cool. I cannot wait. Too bad every version of her is going to be the same, though. Like, she... Oh, man, that sucks, dude. Every version of her is going to be exactly the same. Fuck. Because they're all going to be transforming characters. That sucks. Moving on. All right, so for the other things that are happening, there is a village donation event live on JP, which means there's going to be one pretty soon on Global, so just know for that. There's a new fireworks festival. So the Firework Exchange Festival is going to have a bunch of different towns, a brand new setup where we're going to have a free cosmetics that will be coming out. This might come to Global, where we actually just go have a different type of event and have a bunch of cosmetics that are available. And the full list of what is available, looks like, is we're able to get Galen's weapon, Melascula weapon, Gloxinia. We have a brand new Arthur weapon, finally. Helbrum's gets a new weapon, and Escanor gets a weapon. So there's a bunch of free weapons that are getting, and this is a buffed village donation event. So I believe this type thing right here, where it's kind of got 0 of 6, is the village style donation event for each of the villages, from the main 6 villages. And once you hit the village donation event requirements, you are able to get free cosmetic weapons. So that's pretty cool. I don't understand it, but that's, yeah, I'll pox like that too. That's pretty cool. There's also an exchange shop along with this too. We get SSR chests, awakening stones, hero potions. We also get, these are cosmetic upgrades, skip tickets. I don't know what a bag nail is, but oh, these right here, I have no idea what they are, but these parfaits I believe are for different demon drops. I don't know what a hard sebum and an enchant flames are. I'm guessing they're for the actual event himself. This is a cute little emote that I hope we get in the game. Sparkle Liz, I don't care. It's part 2 tickets as well. All right. There's also going to be... oh, it's a Hawk Pass. Okay, so Hawk Pass, we're getting a Elizabeth Firework Festival stamp. Yes, we are getting it. Cool. We're getting in this a part 1 and part 2 tickets. So, yeah, it's just normal... It's a normal rewards here. Plus, you know, part 1, part 2 tickets. So it's definitely worth. There is a... Oh, there's new login events too. We're getting tickets, more SSR tickets, part 1 and a part 2 ticket. Holy shit. We're getting a part 2 login ticket. That's fire. That's really good. So, the reason I want to go over part 1 and part 2 ticket login tickets is because when I got asked this on stream the other day, do we get part 2 tickets on JP for logins? The answer is no, we still get part 1. But what has been happening is they started giving out a lot more part 2 tickets. And the reason they started giving out more part 2 tickets is because the introduction of part 3. Part 3 is where we're getting, is like Ludociel and Gerhard are the characters that are so far on that banner. And we don't have any other information on new units that can be added to that banner. But they started giving us more and more part 2 tickets so that all of us can catch up to part 3 and get to that. So we'll all be at that point. What's really cool is that there's been a ridiculous amount of part 2 tickets have been added. So many players on the Japanese version have most, if not all, of the newer units. Maybe not 6 of them, maybe not 4 6 of them for Super Awakening, but they do have a lot of the new part 2 units because of these part 2 tickets that have been added. All right, there's also a new hero selector ticket that's going to be added to a starter pack for players, which is really cool. The hero selector ticket is basically what I described for the 6-month anniversary for Global. This is the ability to just buy a pack and then pick a hero, which is super cool. That's been added as well. For the list of characters that are available, you can pick Escanor out the fucking gate if you want to. You can get, looks like, the normal green Meliodas, blue Lizhawk, red Fire. It looks like the exact same set of characters that were available on the original one. So that original one we got on the 6-month anniversary, you can actually just buy that, which is pretty cool. So if you're missing Escanor, great, right there. If you want to pick up a Fighter DN, great. I don't think I'm gonna get this on the JP version because I literally have all of these. But like if I did want to pick up an Escanor to start with, that's awesome. All right. There's also the new final boss king is going to be returning again. So if you did not know, many people have asked me, hey, is the final boss king return on the Japanese version? Yes, it has returned twice now. This is the second time. The first time it returned, it came out right before final boss Liz, as well as Liz and Meliodas. And then the other boss who came along with it was final boss Gother. And final boss king and Gother came along first, and then it's coming again. So it looks like we're gonna get another final boss sometime soon, but we're getting more repeats of final bosses. I'm not sure why they decided to come out with King again and not give us like a final boss Merlin or another final boss itself, but it looks like they're just coming out with another final boss King, and I'm not sure why. So that's kind of cool. It'd be really interesting to see with the current JP teams and meta, what the best final boss team would be right now in comparison to what it was on Global. Because the closest version of what it would be for final boss is what it was on Global. And if people are going to have to start building out Green Elaine, that's going to be kind of interesting. Okay. All right. Moving on, there's a Tower of Trials reset. No mention of the new stage bosses, but we're getting a brand new Tower of Trials for Season 3, so that's fire. Titan Aaron is getting a buff. He's actually, instead of getting just the normal transformation, he's actually going to get a max heal right away, which is pretty cool. So whenever he ulties, in addition to all the stuff, he gets max heal. That's cool. I think that was like a needed change. His ultimate's weak as fuck, and I never liked Aaron. And the fact that he gets a full heal maybe could make him usable, but on JP meta, I don't see it. But on global meta, yeah, sure. Maybe in 2 weeks we'll get this. We'll see. Step up here. Okay, so the new banner. This kind of bugged me. Ow, dang kitty, no. Ow, stupid kitty. The new banner, this is what triggered me. So the new banner is going to have Camilla on it. All the original OCs. So we got, actually not even all the original OCs. We have, I think this is Green Lilia. It has Valenti, Blue Easton, Red Mono, and that's it. There's no Shin, no Roxy, nothing. And then after that, we got like, I think it's like Blue and Red Matrona, Blue Merlin, and Green Elizabeth. So the banner is dog shit, like actual fire dog shit. So I'm glad I get to not pull on this, because I like Camilla. She's cool and all. She hella waifu and stuff. She's gonna be another banner. I can just skip, right? I can get her later. I mean, she's waifu AF, but I mean that banner though. That's the worst JP banner in like 4 months. Actually, that's like freaking Matrona banner. The reason this is so bad, this might be Blue Lilia, but the reason this is so bad is everything on this banner is worthless. This is Blue Easton, by the way. I'll do a video for her, by the way. She's kind of cool. Mono, Green Valenti, who is no longer useful. I think it might be Blue Lilia, and that's, oh my god, and the Camilla. None of these useful. The only useful unit is Camilla until like try her out, and it's just such a shit banner. I'm just gonna skip it. I would rather save diamonds for a week. They're 2 weeks actually. Yeah, no thanks. There's a growth rating along with her. You get a lot of SSR pendants. That's cool. They're just going over the banner again. Literally everyone's like, yeah, okay, skip. No thanks. I don't care if you're a whale or not. That's a skip. That's a trash banner. Oh my god, that's such a trash banner. The other thing, last thing on this thing for this news video is skip tickets are now buffed to 10 uses per use instead of just 5. Thank God. And they also made it easier to donate materials to the guild now, so that's cool as well. Alright guys, my name is Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, of course, like and subscribe, all the fun stuff. You have a great rest of your day. Peace.